Hi everyone, this is Christine Josty from Mail Something Pretty, and today I wanted to show you this cute little Tic Tac holder. I think they're perfect for a little holiday, a little treat giving. You put it in a stocking or on a desk, lunchbox. I'm sure you can think of all sorts of ways, but they're cute and they're simple and they're not very caloric, like, instead of giving someone chocolates, but you can decorate them for any holiday. So this one I did for New Year's, this one was for Halloween, same kind of thing. So as long as you have the construction of the base, you can decorate them little birthday favors. Really, you can come up with all sorts of ideas. So that's what I'm going to show you. So the actual piece of paper that you need is 9 1/8 by 2 inches, and I'm going to show you how to score it. Oh, here it is. Moved it. So you can score it if you were going to do a bunch of them. You could score each individually, which is what I did here, or for making assembly style, I took a larger piece of paper and just cut it at 9 1/8 inches. And so before I cut it to the 2 inches, I'm going to score each one, so I can now get 4 little boxes out of one sheet, and it's just a quicker scoring. So I'm going to show you that. So it's, for instance, if I can just score one at a time, but that's what I want to show you. So, and I will put the measurements of the scoring measurements and the cutting measurements on for you. So remember that the score blade is the lighter gray on this particular trimmer, or you can use your scoreboard. But we're going to do 1 inch, 1 1/4, 4 1/4, 4 7/8, and actually this is a nice cutter because you can see the eighths. And actually I need to, it has an extender too, so I need to extend my arm. 7 7/8, and I'll tell you why they're on the eighths in a second, and that's it. Okay, and so then I would go to I have a paper cutter right here. Then I would cut it at 2 inches to make one. I'll just do all of them. I like to cut from the bottom. There you go, and 2. So there we go. So that was just a little assembly trick. Put that over here. Okay, and so now, where is it? I have this cute little topper up here. If you don't, and I use the scallop topper punch. I'll just show you the catalog because again, it doesn't look like much here. See a little, but this is what it is, and actually I use it quite a bit. They're great for tags, for bookmarks, little gifts and so forth. So it's a good punch to have. But if you don't have it and you want to make these, you could certainly leave it square. Let me just fold on the score line so you can see. Oh, I forgot one. Go back. I forgot one of the. This would be 8 1/8. Go back this way. There we go. There we go. No big deal. All right. So, and it just folds up because that makes your little pocket for your. So you could totally just leave it like that. If you wanted to punch like with a regular hole punch, a circle, and you could put string on it. I just happen to have the punch, so I made a little decorative edge. If you had a big shot die or a curve or even just scissors, you can come up with some sort of idea, but you have options. All right, so on this one, I already pre-scored it, and I also stamped it. And I used my Buffalo check stamp. Buffalo checks are so in trend right now; they're everywhere, and so I decided to use it. And oh, I guess it's over there. I had done another one, and I put snowflakes all over, and it was very cute, but it was a little more time-consuming. And so, well, the stamp's not even here, but you can do, it's a big stamp. I stamped 2 at once, and then I just flipped them over. You can kind of see my seam, and I did 2 more at once, and but I made sure that the seam is on the bottom, so you're not even going to see it. So that's in the holiday catalog, and hopefully it will be a carryover item because it's used quite a bit. Okay, I feel like I'm going all over the place. We're going to punch our edge. So it's 2 inches, fits right in here. So make sure edge, and we'll do the other side. There we go. And so I'm going to actually fold this one like I did before. The 1/8 of an inch is just to make it so it has that little holder. And you could play with the measurements certainly, but I had measured the Tic Tac box and that's kind of what fit in there. So I'm going to put my Tic Tacs, and I'm actually going to use glue dots just to keep it closed a little bit. I use tweezers all the time with these glue dots. Okay. So you put your Tic Tacs in there, and they've all sorts of different colored Tic Tacs too. You can match your Tic Tacs to your paper. So I just matching that so it closes. So it still slides out. So we're going to tie it with a ribbon. So I have this ribbon, which I use quite a bit. It is mini striped ribbon. It's Poppy Parade. However, it looks a lot like red and white. So that's what I'm using. Just going to tie a bow. I like to tie my bows and leave the ribbon attached to the spool in case sometimes if you cut and you don't cut quite enough, it's harder to tie a bow. And then you can just cut it straight from the spool. But if that wasn't long enough, I could just redo it. All right. There we go.